Dum, da, da, dum, dum. Everybody there. Welcome to my live stream today, guys. Please remember to give me a thumbs up. Let's chit chat today. We are going to talk about the topic. When should I walk away? When is the right time to walk away? And from abusive relationship, enough is enough. Let's talk. It looks dark, yes, huh? Can you see me? The screen looks too dark. The screen looks dark. Hi, Carlene. Blessed morning, blessed good morning from Trinidad. Good morning, Carlene. Welcome to the live stream, Carlene. So, Carlene, when is the right time to walk away? We have a topic discussing today. When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Thanks, my dear. You're welcome. Hi, Nicole. Good morning from Florida. Good morning, Nicole. Welcome to the live stream, Nicole. I'm here folding laundry. Meanwhile, chit-chatting with you guys a bit. What do you think about the topic, Nicole? When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? I saw something on Instagram yesterday, so I thought to myself, this would be the perfect topic for today. When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Too many women are suffering in silence because they are afraid to walk away, because they are afraid to speak up. So when is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Maybe we can touch somebody today and give them the courage to walk out of an abusive relationship, to walk away, to speak up, to set free. Once it started, get out. You're so right, Nicole. Once it started, get out. But what if you don't have nowhere to go? What if that's the only shelter you have? What if that's the only provider is the one that providing for you? Because I think that would be reasons for her or him to stay in that relationship and continue to be abused, because they think they have no way out and they can't walk away. Maybe they have put in time and energy and many, many years into that relationship and just don't want to walk away from it like that. So, what encouragement or advice would you give to someone that is living in under these circumstances? Nobody should ever, ever, ever have to live or go through anything like that. And when I said nobody, including male as well, because maybe persons think it's only women alone would be in abusive relationship, but no, men too. Maybe the men are afraid to say yes, they are being abused by their wives, by their girlfriend, by their spouse. But yes, men too can be in abusive relationship, and they are the one that being abused. They are not the abuser. Philippians 9 verse 1. We Philippians 1 verse 1 from 9 to 10 suggests that we seek God guidance so that we may approve the things that are excellent. Okay, that's true. But what advice would you give to someone that is experienced abuse in a relationship? When is the right time to walk away? What's the first step to take? We are here to encourage someone not to be afraid. Good morning, Natisha. How are you, Natisha? We are here this morning, Natisha, discussing the topic. When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? What's your intake on that, Natisha? When is the right time to walk away? And remember to give me that thumbs up, please, and thanks. I think I should open the window inside your door. Can barely see me. Natisha, Caroline Thompson from Trinidad and Tobago. What do you think about the topic, Natisha? Would you stay in an abusive relationship based upon how many years you have invested in that relationship? Or would you walk away? When you say the right time to walk away, from what exactly? From an abusive relationship. From an abusive relationship, Natisha. Too many people are suffering in silence. No, understand. Oh, I'm typing out hell. I'm not married. I'm going to pin this. Good morning, Denise. Welcome, Denise. What do you think about the topic, Denise? When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Okay. The first time he hits you, walk away from the start. From the time it starts, if you allow it to a second time and a third time, that's when it gets worse. You might even afraid to leave. Exactly my point. You maybe be afraid to leave. You even maybe be afraid to speak up. I'm going to pin this now. Too many women suffering in silence and are afraid to walk away. Excuse me. Afraid to walk away or even afraid to speak up because they're afraid of what might happen to them if they say anything. And the reason why I'm doing this topic today, because yesterday I was strolling on Instagram and a very popular dancer here in Europe, she posted a picture of a black eye. She had a black eye that was given to her by her fiance. And in the description she write that she has been suffering for years and didn't say anything. But now she's going to speak up about it. But when is enough is enough? Because I don't know how many years she has been suffering from this, but it took her a black eye to come and speak about this or to walk away. Speak about this or to walk away. All right. Sometimes people have different reason why they stay, but for me, the first time you hit me, that's it. Exactly. The first time you put your hands on me, bye bye, ciao, out the door. When you enter a relationship or marriage, it's not a wrestling match you sign up for, but because of love. Yes, it's not a wrestling match you signed up for, but sometimes it turn out into a wrestling match because maybe your partner is too jealous or I don't know, but something happened and it turned out into a wrestling match. And then each time something like that happened, he or she begs for forgiveness, and then it gone back right to square one. Sometimes because of circumstances, the victim may have to put things in place. For instance, call the hotline, speak to a trained counselor, identify identify a safe place where they can go. There are so many things, but this topic, I think this topic, nobody talks about this topic as much. Nobody talks about this topic as much as they should. And too many women are suffering in silence. Too many women are suffering in silence. Because for me, welcome Ryan Vlogs, welcome. The first put your hand on me, through the door me gone. And I'm not promising that Anne is going to be attached to your shoulders anymore. But I'm going through the door because there won't be a second time nor a third time, and you're not going to come crying to me begging for forgiveness after you put your hands on me in the first place. No, 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 no. Because walking away is one, but where to go is the other. When you're walking away, you better make sure you have somewhere to go, that you won't come running back into the arms of the abuser. Then it won't make any sense to leave in the first place. Ryan Vlogs, what do you think about the topic? When do you think is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Mega love shout out everyone from Ryan. Mega love shout out to you too, Ryan. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get more light in this. Bullseye, good morning. How are you, Bullseye? Welcome. More light. What the light is this? What do you think about the topic, Bullseye? When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Denise John, very good topic because last week I have a friend and she said she was abused and this lady have a good job. I asked her why did you stay because of her daughter last year in high school. You see so many reasons why women stay in abusive relationships. So many reasons. I have to go. Blessings to you and the family. Belated birthday wishes to Jemoy. Thank you. Thank you, Carlene. And thanks for stopping by, Carlene. Thank you very much. Exactly, Denise. But I don't know what would have caused it to me possibly still in an abusive relationship. While growing up in Jamaica, my grandma always said this word. And which part water walk one time we run there again. And where water run one time we run there again. Meaning, so if the man hit you one time, he will come back and hit you again. He maybe say sorry, 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 but sorry can't cool a blow. So true, Eminem. Sorry can't cool that blow. Or so many women are being suffering from this, and yet still, if anybody should see them with a black eye or any form of bruises, they find light to tell that person that, for instance, they bounce up in the door or they meet in an accident when they know it's nothing like that, when they know they are definitely being abused, but they're afraid to speak up because maybe if you talk, you're gonna get more. So you're afraid to open your mouth. Once you open your mouth, then maybe you're gonna get more abuse. And in the case of men now, if they are being abused, maybe they are being ashamed to come out in the public and say that they are being abused because man should be tough and strong and man should be this and man should be that. So maybe they're ashamed to come out and talk about it that they are being abused when they're suffering, and nobody should suffer no form of abuse, whether physically, emotionally, or any kind of alley whatsoever. Nobody should suffer abuse. Nobody should have to suffer any type of abuse whatsoever. I need to be still kind of dark, but it's a bit better. I'm folding laundry, meanwhile having a conversation with you guys. Welcome, Charms Lifestyle. Welcome. Charm, what do you think about the topic? Will it time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Help somebody today, give them the courage to walk away from an abusive relationship. Why this thing keep on a chip in and a chip out, so? It's too dark where you are. And that may I try to change the position, but too dark, man. I read a fall from man, so you know. Whoop now. My juice throw away. All right, let me see some. We'll turn off. Get back on now. That better, Charm? Voila. So I'm going to turn this screen off to the live. Good morning, Charms. This better now, Charms? I close my full up in a jar. Talk to me now. Yes, it's better. Voila. Charm is saying hi, Denise. It has been raining cats and dogs since this morning. Come, Charm, talk up on my topic. When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Denise John is saying, and that's what the men want you to lie to give them more power to abuse you. So true, Denise. They want you to lie about it so they have more power, can say, okay, if I hit her again, she won't tell anybody and she won't call the police and she won't this and she won't that. So we give them more strength next time, so instead of them give one, like them give two. Instead they get just a black eye, you get a broken arm plus a black eye. No rain is at this end as the sun is hot. Wow. Walk away when the man kill you. No, Charm. You can't say that. You can't say that, Charm. That is too late. Although me one joke can't make. We have to encourage some people this morning. You have some women, they stayed in abusive relationship, and each time they left, they come back, it's another baby. So they have more, they keep coming back and having more kids, and then they use the kids as reasons why they can't leave or why they don't walk away for good. Or maybe they're looking at, say, the man I come from far, they invest how many times in that relationship, how many years they have been with this man. Maybe house and personal properties include why they don't want to walk away. But I think nothing could have stopped me from walk away. I'm gonna have that back at me. Just a try. Just a try. Voilà. Or maybe the man keep on and promise them that it's the last time, baby, it's the last time I'm going to hit you. I'm sorry. I apologize. And next month, brap. Same thing. Barbara, welcome, Barbara. Good morning from Canada. We have women deal with a lot of it, a lot in a relationship. For some of us, we see our mothers stay, so we think it's right to do the same. Arlen thinks the Barbara. Arlen thinks the Barbara. That's one of the main reasons why I said I would have walked away from the first blow, because I'm setting an example for my daughter. I either me or she, and no man beating sticks up. I'm not staying. Hey Jody, welcome, darling. Hey Maya, abuse comes in other ways and forms too. It's not just physical. Exactly. Exactly. Not just physical abuse, but emotional abuse. All the kind of abuse. Abuse coming in farm, because maybe the man not hit you, but every day in cuss you and tell you say your head big and you can't get no more man except him, and what you gonna do without him? You're nothing without him, and in full of pay that tell you one mega crap, and you sit down and you believe that is abuse as well. They do not love themselves. You have to love yourself first. Barbara Harding. The person treats you so good that when you receive the first, you are shocked. Exactly. But after the first, there will be a second, and there will be a third, and there will be a fourth, fifth, sixth, gone right up to your grave. You missed my comment. What you said, Charm? What about the ones that say the man beat her because he loves her? Whoa, ah la 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 la. She must drop off a fear bed when time she a baby coming. You know somebody a go beat me. A grown adult like me, and then I'm going to justify that as love? How? Let's keep in mind that abuse goes both ways. Women also abuse men. I spoke about that earlier, Barbara. Men have been in abusive relationship too as well, and maybe they are afraid to speak up, to talk about it, because men should be macho and men should be strong and men should be brave and men should be leaders. So nobody won't believe him, or maybe they will laugh at him, or so he's afraid to come out and speak up about it, that he has been abused. That is so true. Wow. That is so true, Barbara. That's why you have so many um how should I play say this now? So many self-defense death, as they claim it, self-defense death in Jamaica or in the world at large because they are in an abusive relationship, and the first time they try to defend themselves, they end up stab the man, stab the woman, or whatever, and that person end up died. If the woman was abused in her childhood, she thinks she deserves. If a woman was abused in her childhood, she thinks she deserves it. Maybe, but persons like that, they need help. They need help. They need professional help. Because if I am going to believe something like that, I definitely need professional help. As for me, once bitten, twice shy, you will never get a second chance to do it again. Right, Dr. Charm? Never, ever. The first time you do it, you better make sure say you take himself because the hand will lift up so feel it meat I got come off. Or in a lick me not get it back. If even if the hand not come off, in a lick me not get it back. Jody. Some abusers are manipulative and leave you questioning your sanity. Sometimes it's best to get counseling to help to see more clearly and help to strengthen you to lead that relationship. But how long will it take for counseling to help to strengthen you for you to walk away? How long? But that's a very good point, Jody. But how long will it take for you to have enough strength, enough courage for you to walk away from that relationship? So that what you say making babies is not going to help the ladies. Love yourself first. My grandmother raised me so I know what love is. Yes, but not all of us do Denise. Not all of us as women do. And sometimes we search for love in the wrong places. And as Charm said before, you getting abused by the men, women, and yet because that person loves you, why they beat you, why you're being abused when that is not true. My aunt was in an abusive, toxic relationship for many years and left with 10 kids. I can't imagine what she went through. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Jody? And she left with 10 kids. At least she got a chance to walk away after 10 kids. I walked away after 27 years. Oh my God, 27 years. Well, to God be the glory. You're here today. Barbara can testify that you were in an abusive relationship and you walk away before it is too late, although we don't know when, what time nor what hour or whenever is going to be the last. But thank God you got a chance to get out before it was too late. But 27 years. Wow. So what made you finally made up your mind to walk away, Barbara? 27 years. My dad used to say, you pick till you pick. Shit. Oh, God, Barbara. Oh, I think I heard that one before. Yes, 27 years. Wow. 27 years. Oh my God. Thanks be to God. Congratulations, Barbara. Of course, she deserves a round of applause. 27 years and she walked out of it. My daughter. Well, thank God we send your daughter into your life so that she could be the one, the reason for you to walk away from that abusive relationship. After 27 years of being abused. Wow. Can bet you love your daughter like, wow. She started listening to how he speaks to me and said, Mom, enough is enough. He doesn't love you. Wow. Oh my God. The truth comes from the baby mouth. The truth comes from the children's mouth. But glory be to God that you have you had the courage and the strength to walk away. Thank God for your daughter. God bless her anywhere she there. And you were there thinking it was love, and it took your daughter to come and open your eyes. So no, this is not love. This is not love. There's nowhere far more shape that could be love. You're welcome, Barbara. Thank you for coming here for telling us a story. Like sugar. I can only imagine, Barbara. I can only imagine. What kind of abuse were you experiencing? Was it physical abuse or mental abuse or emotional abuse? What kind of abuse was it? Yes, it does, out of the mouth of a baby. Welcome, Snuggles. We are here discussing when is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship. I then found the love of my life. Oh, and was married for 6 years and he died. Oh my God. But at least you get to experience true love. At least you get a chance to experience true love, physical and mental. At least before the love of your life passed away, you got to experience true love. When the person starts the abuse. But what if that person don't have the courage to walk away? That should be the right time to walk away indeed. What if that person don't have the courage to walk away? Or they don't have nowhere to go and only the arms of the abuser they know. So they're thinking maybe it's the first and the last. It won't happen again. If the person does not have the courage to walk away, let them get the beat up. What about financial abuse? That one is so underrated. Speak, that is so true, Jody. That is so true. That is so true. And many, many, many women, not only women, but men are experiencing that as well. The men, the husbands are the breadwinners, or the wives are the breadwinners, and your name is not attached to anything at all in the house. So you can't leave, you can't this, you can't that. Yes, financial abuse is underrated. Yes, financial abuse is underrated. When to use up all your money. Sometimes the female can't walk away because they have nowhere to go. So true, charm, they don't have nowhere to go. And even if they have somewhere to go, you have, for instance, some religion, you make complaint to your in-laws, to your parents or your family that your husband, your wife's abusing you. They say, no, 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 no. You're not supposed to abuse. Go and go work it out with your husband. Go and work it out with your husband. Go and work it out with your husband when your husband did or your wife did abuse you, whether physically, emotionally, financially. Any farmer, Ali, you're experiencing abuse. You don't have anywhere to walk away, go. Yes, Moy, you can get trapped because how you will survive without money. True. How are you going to survive without money? And then you're going to say that you invest so many years in this relationship, and now you're going to walk away and this and that you find out that excuse just end up stay one more year, you end up continue to take the abuse because you're thinking I have no way out. Snuggles. How much does financial abuse happen in females? If you don't mind me asking, is that something that is the norm? Anybody want to answer, Snuggles? In my book, that is not the norm. Let me tell you something about my relationship with my husband. You have my account, his account, and the marital account. So he have his money, my money, and our money. So no man not gonna have no money, I mean no money. Yes, religious people will encourage the abuse. Yes, trans lifestyle is so true. Very good topic. This very good topic this morning. I hope it helps someone. So true, Denise. So true, because as I said before, I was inspired with this topic by someone on Instagram. I followed her. She's an very famous. I don't know. She dances with a little girl. She's from Belgium, and she dances with a little girl. The girl, her name is Jenny, and the little girl name is Anae, and she dances all over the world. She posted a picture on Instagram yesterday with her eye was swollen and tears running down her face. And underneath the picture, she posted that she has been abused for how many years and continued to stay in that relationship and was hiding it. But enough is enough. And she finally found the courage to come out and speak about it. And her fiance beat her up. Her fiance, so abuse, physical abuse can happen to anybody. Whether you're rich, poor, you're big entertainer, you're popular, smarty, or whatever category you fit in, it can happen to you. We as women need to believe and support other women. True. No, it's not the norm and makes more money. She used it to control the man. True. Amen to that one, Jody. So That's why that everybody should go out and work and fend for their own, whether you're married or not. You should not depend on the man money, and the man should not depend on your money. And if I work more money than my husband, I don't have the right to use my money to tell my husband so this and to tell my husband that. And neither does he. If he might work more money than me, he not have the right to come tell me so I can't do that because he work more money than me or whatever. No, that's totally wrong. You should always have your own account. Of course, you should always have your own account. Even if your husband live loving like Jesus and in the disciples them, you should definitely have your own account. I don't care what they say you come together and this and the other. I don't care nothing about that. You always have your own. Always have a little stash pack with somewhere for yourself. For rainy days, according to what my granny always say. Not saying that you must hide to have your bank account, but yes, make sure so you're supposed to be on the same level. You have your own things and him have his own things. Not say you're hoping that your relationship will come to an end one day, but just in case things don't turn out as planned, we don't have to get big money. We don't have no rainy day money or whatever money you want to call it. But I think there should be a place that in case someone is being abused, like oh they have shelters in America, you should have places worldwide for women or men can go and stay because they are walking away from an abusive relationship. They don't have nowhere to go or something, just somewhere that they can feel secure, somewhere that they can start over, somewhere that they can start look up again. I wanted to leave for a long time and set myself up, but could never muscle up the nerve until my daughter spoke. But praise God for your daughter. Praise God for your daughter. Your daughter was what age when she told you that? How old was your daughter when she told you that, Barbara? Wow. Now that's true love right there. Your daughter love you like cook food. If she was a child and she was able to differentiate love from abuse, she was 14 and said to you, no, 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 mommy, that is not love. That is not love. You can't love someone and continue having them abusing you and carry on like that. That is not love. So God bless your daughter. I wish many more women would have daughters or have a voice telling them that no, that is not love. You deserve better. You deserve much better. Instead of to stay in that abusive relationship and continue to be abused and treated all type of way before you walk away or before the unexpected. Ah, Barbara. It still hurt me, and when I speak about it, it makes me cry. Oh, Barbara. I get emotional now. But glory to God, Barbara, you're here today, can say you were, but you're no longer. And then you get a chance to experience true love before the love of your life passed away. And there's still hope, Barbara. Who knows? I love her more and more every day. My mom was abused, and I thought it was the norm. Wow. That's true, and that is so true because I don't know about any other country. But in Jamaica, how many women stay home and continue to be abused by men, the children of their father, and they have kids and then continue to sit down and take the abuse, make the man batter them here, there, and round, go around and come on and treat them the worst in front of their daughters and in front of their sons. And them same children they grow up to do the same thing to their wives and their husband and their children. So the cycle never ends. And as Barbara said, she thought it was an arm. As Barbara said, she thought it was an arm. Well, Barbara, I'm sorry to say, but at least you can say that you're crying happy tears today because it could have been worse. You're one of the lucky ones that made it out. So glory to God, you're alive and well. They can tell your story, can encourage someone to walk away before it's too late. No matter how many children you have, no matter how many years you have invested in a relationship, take up your back out with just the clothes on your back. It's never too late for her. Cry, Barbara, scream if you want. God, tears is a language only God understands. I did counseling for myself and my kids for years. Yes, every child that experienced abuse while growing up, whether the father was abusing the mother was abusing their father, or even child abuse, they were experiencing that. They should seek counseling. They should yes, he killed me. Of course, he could have killed you, Barbara. And what you maybe save your daughter from being because as you said, if you didn't show you she didn't experience true love when she was being abused and she thought the same thing too. But no, open her eyes and said, no, that could never be love. Only God following Friday time to walk away from an abusive relationship. Whether you're being abused physically, emotionally, financially, the connection is freezing. Is it still freezing now, Barbara? Can you hear me? We are here discussing abuse this morning. Maybe we can help somebody. I took a call. Okay, Charm. Charm, are you hearing me? Barbara is saying that it's freezing. Yes, it's good now. Okay. Come, Inga, what's your intake on the topic? Oh, see, me know if you ride and whistle people. I have this burning issue. I wanted to talk about this topic from yesterday. I put up the premiere yesterday that I wanted to meet tomorrow, but since it's raining today, big thunderstorm today, and there's no school today because of the thunderstorm. So I'm home. So I said, why not do the topic today? Because tomorrow I'm not going to be home. You have to get vex money. Smash away. Yeah. Yes, I'm get vex money stash away. So me know your address. Thank God my kids are with great partners. Yes, Barbara. That's another thing we have to give God thanks for. I always said everything I do in life, I make sure I think twice before I do it because I have 2 sons and I have a daughter. And I don't want my children copying any nonsense whatsoever. So I'm going to try my best. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to try my best and to set a good example for them because nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, I don't want to come abuse my daughter, nor my sons abusing nobody, or even the other way around. Trev Essence, Unstoppable, welcome. We're here discussing abuse, Trev. When is the right time to walk away from an abusive relationship? Good morning, host and friends. I'm passing through on my way to bed. What time is it, Trev? Where are you? I'm here folding up laundry and discussing this with you guys. $4:26 now and Trev looking to go to bed. What time is it where you are, Trev? It's 10:30 in the morning. I'm just getting home from work. Okay. Okay, Trev. Sweet dreams and thanks for passing through. Please remember to click that. Give me a thumbs up, Trev. See there? Trev, which part of the world you there? So me buy it, so me sell it, Trev. Alright, so me soon done pack up for all these laundry. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Charm me the America. America. As trips America. Um when we live at Jamaica, my story time about the house. The house story time that me used to live in a Falcom. True story. My neighbor, the same nosy neighbor would come and talk about, hey, hey, what a way the Falcom look nice. She, that's what she used to call America because that's her dream to go America, you know. So she not talk about nothing but America, 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 and that's what she call it, America. The trivia remind me something, you know. The good thing she talk about when she got America and when she did America, what she do and what she not do. And when I she own a house for herself now. Anyway, I'm not going to stray from the topic. Trev, give me your input before you leave. America, Trev, come give me your input before you leave. That never go send to my charger quick. After a quick 1 hour now. Not a soul should not experience no form of abuse. We say no to abuse. No, no, no to abuse. I will leave the relationship as soon as it starts serving you. I will stop as soon as it stops serving you. But what about those women don't have anywhere to go, Trev? What about those women don't have anywhere to go? A woman need to leave to have her vex money pound on. No, no, no. Where's a no, no, no for Barbara? That you know to try and make sure so you they get your vex money, you get vex money put on. So even under the mattress, but make sure you have some put on. Not saying that you're hoping that your relationship will crash one day or your relationship won't work out as planned, but anything can happen. Trust me, if she leaves, God will make a way. That's another thing. If she leaves, God gonna make a way. But then again, you have to believe before God make a way because God not gonna just make one way out of the sky. So you have to believe. You have to do things so that the way they're gonna just jump out of the sky like that. Let me try there. This thing start hack up again, Barbara. It start freeze up again. Looks like me have to go move where they plug in this charge. No, it's good. I'm looking for my charger. I don't want the live to end. Don't want the battery to die down. But I remember while growing up, I had this neighbor. She was in an abusive relationship, and every time them in an argument, you could hear her over there bawl and scream, and the man a beat her. And when my parents would leave, especially my mother, and go over there and try help her, she cussed and said, "Let me alone, make him kill me." And should have never leave. I don't know where she is right now, but should have never leave. Every time I remember, my mother would have always run to her rescue and she would have ball out, "Murder! Murder! 20 you kill me!" And them a fight in front of them, picking and going the most way over them. And my mother go to her rescue. That was her response all the time. Left the man making do anything do. So I guess she was one of those women. She was one of those women who said that if you don't beat her and don't love her. And then time they did have young people live over there. They didn't have people live over there for them age, my age group, because them kids them and them used to play together. And very often you could hear over there get some rotted and lick left, right, and center. And the mother would have run, go they go help her, run go to her rescue. And that was our response every time. Left me, left him. And then when they good together, nobody no show off and hype and go on like she. Kids make a difference with your decision. But I guess those kids wasn't like Barbara's child. What there wasn't like Barbara's children because I guess one of them would have encouraged their mother to walk away. Or maybe I don't know if they had encouraged her to walk away, but she stayed in that relationship. Next time I talk to them mother, I have to go ask her what become of that woman. That if I close me down full up, man. Inga. I, as woman, never enter